Well, hello, THL. Welcome to Sunday Showdown. Back again, week 2. Coming in with the hot stuff. Look at my screen here. So, quite the busy weekend we did have. Quite a few matches over the weekend with Donde and Wild 9 and our newcomer with Roadrunner doing some things. But tonight is my night, and tonight is my Anadon's night. How you doing, sir?
Oh, doing wonderfully tonight, Saku. Lovely to have you casting alongside me.
Very
You
good.
know, we're missing out on Bills a little bit, so I know Ron is hurting, but
Yep.
we'll do our best here to do him proud.
Just from some stats for our viewers out there just joining us. Typically, Ron has a good luck charm with dollar bills, but now we get to have the new terminology, dollar bailed, because he couldn't make it tonight. So
Dollar bailed.
yeah, that's our new
Okay,
terminology. For
you're watching out there.
yep.
Uh, you got to change your last name now.
we love dollar bills.
Bailed.
Yep.
You gotta become bailed. All
Yeah.
right. Uh, on that note, we do have two wonderful matches. We have a double header tonight: Hearthstone Academy versus I'm a Legacy 3 seed battle tonight. It's going to be the 1 seeds first, followed by the 4 seeds duking it out right after. But to start is going to be Ron, Mexico, currently 1-0 on the season in that 1 seed versus Geranium Battle, also 1-0 on the season. Both players with similar lineups: Demon Hunter, Druid, and Warrior on both sides. Ron running the Hunter, Geranium Battle with that Paladin as that fourth class. So what are you thinking here, Saku? Just looking at these classes, pretty similar kind of ideas, but could go definitely different ways here.
Yeah, I've been trying to keep an eyeball on the MTs and what they're doing, but I like with my weekend, I didn't have as much time to watch. So, but Druid's still a thing. Warrior's still a
Yep.
thing, and it seems like Paladin is doing some things mechanically. So we could see some wonderful stuff. That's kind of weird to put it, I guess, mechanically, being a mech Paladin. But,
There is, yeah, there's definitely Mech Paladin out there.
so yeah,
Uh,
the only differences, obviously, is I think you noted was the Paladin and the Hunter. So, um, yeah, which what do you think is going to be the bans? I'm just getting the players to do their bans right now.
we were talking a little bit about that before we hopped on. Uh, but I do think, I mean, Druid's still a pretty popular ban. But depending on your strategy, you could definitely see a Paladin ban as well, or Demon Hunter in some cases. Uh, I wouldn't expect the Hunter being banned, but
Mm-hmm.
you never know. Maybe there's a strategy here I'm not seeing.
Some strategies. I see one ban. I'm just trying to figure out who banned what. Uh,
Oh, yeah, tell me the deets.
so it looks like Geranium Bronze banned the Paladin. Kind of sense.
Paladin is banned for Geranium.
Yep.
Okay.
Now we're just waiting for Geranium to throw his stuff up. Hammer for that. One.
Yeah,
Um,
but yeah, so that Paladin ban not too surprising.
no,
That does mean that, yeah, probably trying to dodge exactly that. That mech paladin could be quite an issue, especially if we're bringing more of
but,
sort of the control warriors and the
but being a Legacy series, you only have to see it once, I guess. So it's what don't you want to see with it? I guess. What is the Paladin? What are you afraid of on Ron's side for class
I
wise?
think. What do you mean, like leaving it up?
Yeah. Oh,
I mean that's just a free win, right? Whereas you can get the right matchups in some of the
true.
other ones to negate that. If you can avoid it, it makes sense. I could also see the paladin just being something it's harder to guess with that mech versus the controlling versions being a little bit more different. It's kind of like that warrior where it has the warrior, the control versions, and then
Hmm.
the quest warrior, which is a little bit less popular, but certainly still could be brought.
So I have the bands. Looks like Ron's DH's band, which
Yep.
leaves
Okay.
Ron's favorite class up, which is Hunter. The second favorite was Demon Hunter. So
Yeah. So not too surprised by those bans.
no,
I think both players kind of making a good read on what was gonna happen there. I think especially with that Demon Hunter banned out for Ron, the Paladin really kind of just has good matchups across the board. Um, so I like that kind of anticipation in the ban there.
hmm
So now pretty close again. We both players with that Druid and the Warrior could go different ways, but I do probably anticipate more of the controlling variant
variant. Yep.
for both of these players. You never know, though. The Quest Warrior could line up actually pretty nicely, leaving that Druid up and the Warrior up.
Yeah.
Uh, just a little bit worse into the Demon Hunter. So that could be maybe the plan for Geranium here. The Geranium could maybe go more the aggressive route
Just go
and bring
full.
sort of like a Quest Warrior,
Right.
Naga. Just say I'll lose into the Warrior, but I can beat up that Druid and hopefully get a win into whatever hunter comes through as well. If it's a quest hunter,
Yep.
that kind of is worse into the quest warrior, but you roll the dice there as well. So let's see what
They
these
are.
players.
Yeah, they're actually in. So Geranium Battle is going to be first to spectate at the bottom of people's screens, with Ron Mexico being at the top.
Yeah, enough of me rambling on here.
Rambler.
I must protect the Fire Lord.
Right.
All right, so it is going to be that druid versus the hunter first. Ron Mexico with that class you were saying, very favored class in that hunter. It looks like it's going to be quest versus alignment druid, so that Anacondra druid here for Geranium.
Okay.
That's actually pretty good here for Geranium Battle. This deck lines up pretty nicely into the quest hunter. You're not playing too many minions, and then you shoot their mana right back down, which they really love utilizing. You can often get them back down in that mana before they can complete the quest, and then they can never really get that 7/7 down in time. To actually get all those cycles. And with
Yep.
two Celestial alignments in hand, we have Wild Growth as well to ramp up. This is looking kind of Geranium favored to start.
I haven't seen the Celestial on stream or anything like that yet, but if it's anything like its predecessor, just get to 7 first, and then basically, like you mentioned, or sorry, 8. God, it was 8.
Yeah,
Wow, that's
it's 8 now. Takes a little bit longer, but there's quite a lot of ramp and
yep.
a lot of stuff to do until then as well. On the other side of things, Ron gonna continue to try to progress this quest, gets that first step done, making sure to hero power as well, pushing as much damage as possible per turn.
Mm-hmm.
Aquatic form, a good pickup here. There's really not much else to do. Nourish could be played right now, which would draw it as well. Could be an option. The Anacondra going to the top. Right now with this hand, you can't really chain off of Anacondra with just the alignment, so
Right.
would probably like to see this Nourish taken. It is annoying that here that the Lady Acondra's at the bottom, which is maybe what Geranium's thinking about. Maybe doesn't want that Anacondra at the bottom, wants it sooner than that. But there are a couple other dredge cards in the list, so could try to dig that up a little bit later. Go for that Nourish now since we have the mana. Draws the card, can then draw 3 more cards or ramp up once again.
All right. Still thinking, or did he already
Still
make the
thinking?
choice?
No, it's a tough choice here, no doubt. Does go for the Nourish in the end. And the big question here, are we going to play that Nourish Geranium?
I would think so. Yeah.
Debating, but ultimately going to use it here for cards.
Ooh, cards. Okay.
Sure, yeah. Like I said before, we didn't really have the pop-off cards in the hand.
Mm-hmm.
We did have the alignment, but we really didn't have the follow-up besides just one Naga Giant. So now we have a little bit more. We did find Guff, which is going to be nice, and it looks like we are running the spammy Arcanist list or version. There are, that like Doomsayer as well.
Right.
I would say like the, 27, 28, 29, 30th cards if they have 2 of those.
Apologize to our viewers out there, and got to activate Ron's eyeball to enable us to see, or enable you guys to see your cards, to see his cards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ron on the other side, just lightning fast turns,
Yeah.
getting as much damage as possible on the board, gets this Raj down as soon as possible as well, knowing that Geranium is not really going to try to answer this or really have much of an option here to answer.
Yep.
It's going to continue to ramp, at least at this point. So this will be able to keep pushing some damage. Barb Nets does not really have many more targets, but will be pushing that damage with the Raj. Oh, can the second target for Barb Nets, does it have to be an enemy? I'd actually have never tried to hit my own like treasure guard. Could that work?
I have never
I
tried
don't
myself,
know.
but I would say probably it should. 2 damage
I
if you
don't know
played a
that.
Naga
I feel like
holding.
it doesn't, because it says 2 damage to an enemy if you played a Naga while holding this. Choose the second target. So to an enemy, I feel like applies to the second part too. But I
Okay.
wish it.
Yeah.
I wish it did, because that would be interesting. That would be interesting if you can target one enemy and then one of your own minions.
Ron's looking at what? Just hero power, candle shot?
It might be the piercing shot is what Ron might be considering
Yeah.
on top of just getting this treasure guard through, but it looks like just gonna push as much damage right now with what's in the hand. 4 damage from the piercing shot would have been nice from the Raj, but you only get 1 damage off of the other side of it.
Yep.
So a little bit less nice, and then you are drawing a card, so I think Ron just debating that and ultimately weighing, I'd rather remove as many cards from the hand to have this piercing shot. Hopefully we'll be able to connect with something next turn. And also, if you're playing into a Celestial deck, maybe Ron being pretty confident at this point that it might be an alignment deck.
Mm-hmm.
Holding on to your most expensive card, and ultimately becomes 1, so you can play it next turn. You could have, it's a discount in this case.
Trying to remember what the West Hunter's lowest mana card is offhand.
Good question. I'm pretty sure we can Celestial. I'm playing Naga, but I guess that's a little too scary.
Yep.
So, gonna start with the aquatic form. Can always do that first. There's Anaconda and Miracle Growth, both viable options here to follow up an alignment. Right now, we don't really have too many nature spells. We do have the Earthen Scales. Gonna go for the Anaconda though. So, oh no, excuse me. Gonna go for the
Onyxia.
Onyxia.
The scale.
But yes, going for the Anaconda off of the aquatic form, and then going for the Onyxia, not the alignment. Just to try to negate the board damage, and now giving a target here for Ron as well. So Ron benefiting quite a lot. Not quite lethal, but it will be a lot of damage here. And can get the Tavish here in the hand as well, which will be very nice. Knowing that the alignment hasn't been played yet does mean you will get this discounted. So the alignment does not come down in time to make the Tavish unplayable here for Geranium. And that means if we do go for the alignment here, it's just going to be a turn too late. So going to have to go for a different route here. I think has to go for some sort of Naga Giant plus these Earthen Scales. So might start off with this Moonlight Guidance just to discount it some more. Find something in the deck that maybe you can discount some more. Jerry Rig will find you a Nourish.
He's at 9 cards already.
Yeah, but you get the Jerry Rig, you play it, you go. You don't have enough mana to play it. So gonna actually play the Giant here first, yeah, just to get the armor.
Double scales.
And now can play the Jerry rig along with a mana ramp here. Get your 2 pieces of nourish, and that's. Oh, we're gonna miss the ramp here, unfortunately. But I guess it doesn't matter if we're planning on using the alignment next turn.
Mhm.
But we did miss out on a mana technically. I could have ramped one and then played it. So a lot of armor there, but that was both earthen scales used there for Geranium, and that means that there's no more armor gain really in the deck. We didn't get one off Moon like Guidance or anything like that. So right now it's kind of just going to be on Ron to push as much damage as possible. Finding the Furious Howl here is going to be really nice next turn to continue pushing this damage.
How do you think?
Growth could.
I was just gonna say, do you think Ron could have poked the 10-10? Because he's.
I don't think. I think for Ron right now the plan is win in the next turn or two before you die to this thing.
True.
Because if this goes on too long, it's going to go to Geranium no matter what. But right now, yeah, I see Geranium having to actually make the trade here to try to live a little bit longer. And this Jerry rig does not have anything to pull. That was the, I think usually you only run 2 nourishes, so that was the second nourish, and yeah, that is just going to empty the hand. And I guess trying to, it doesn't really set up a 2-turn either, does it?
No.
So I'm not really sure on that one, but we do get off this Furious Howl. The other one being in the hand is a little awkward, but Ron's saying at this point, I just want to survive. They're not pushing as much damage either.
There's a good.
I need to find my lethal as well, and that is a good pull for sure. But on the other side, we have the Anaconda, we have the ramp, we have the draw. It is go time. It is going to be the setup turn right now, and this is going to be hard for Ron to come back from. It's not gonna, Kazakhstan not gonna matter. A Naga Giant could come down. It's gonna be up to Ron to somehow, with 2 mana, find lethal here. I just don't see it, unfortunately, and that does mean this is probably going to Geranium here. Maybe you get. Even if you get, even if you get like the Tavish Hero, that's just not good enough. And unfortunately, that is why this matchup is so bad. It's just so much armor gain off of those giants into earthen scales, or those miracle growths into earthen scales as well. Both of those options often just leading to a huge turn. I mean, we see right now, Geranium was at 4 health, not including that armor, and we've already chipped away into some of that armor as well.
You can see Ron's reaction to the second Celestial. That not what he wanted to see, because that sets it back to 1, and Geranium comes out with a win.
Yeah, you know, not too surprising there with that bring Anaconda Druid, a really good pick into that potential lineup. And, you know, Quest Hunter now with that off the board should have some, you know, better matchups into that Warrior and into that Demon Hunter. Unfortunate draw there for Ron to find that matchup first. But moving on, just one loss there, and both players you know, plenty of games to continue here to try to find that series win.
Yep.
So knowing that the Druid is gone, and with Geranium knowing that it is a Quest Hunter on the other side, could be played again, potentially. You know, any expectations here from Geranium? What do you think we're going to see coming out? That Warrior or that Demon Hunter to try to counteract this? Either the Quest Hunter or something unknown.
I'm thinking he might come out with Warrior.
Yep.
Demon Hunter would probably be like the finisher, let's call it, for what Ron's got left, in my opinion. But we shall see.
I could certainly see that.
Yeah,
it really, I think, comes down to what Geranium thinks Ron might do here as well. And it is going to be that Demon Hunter, actually, and that Hunter's going to be brought back for Ron. So I think getting the correct read here, Geranium, once again, I think this is the slightly better matchup over that warrior. So, we'll see if it does turn out that way. I think it can be a little bit more close to 50-50 here in this matchup, but maybe slightly favored to the Demon Hunter. So we shall see.
Just Demon Hunter gets to, if it's Naga Demon Hunter, which it is, by Perdition and multi-strike, obviously. So.
Oh, running that Wings of Hate as well, so it could be more of the tokeny variant with the Nagas. I have seen one of Wings of Hate in a couple of lists.
Okay.
Just helps you, maybe after the or get something going early on as well. 2/1/1s, get things going. That does give targets though as well to the other side. So interesting.
Right. Yeah, that's what I was just about to say. It was just running something to shoot at.
Yeah, we'll see if Ron does take the bait here and uses the coin, but gonna hold back. No need to overreact to 2/1 attack minions. The coin can be really, really valuable here, especially if we want to get. We have that Tavish in the hand. By the way, is this a fully golden deck here from Ron?
Looks
I think
like
it is. Yeah, that's a golden coin.
If it's Hunter, then yeah.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful deck there, Ron. Sorry I didn't mention that earlier. Wow, look at that Tavish. But yeah, so if Ron is really trying to go on that route of trying to get the Tavish out before getting the zero cost hero power, we really might see that coin being saved for that.
Yep.
Ron currently deciding on this arcane shot or a trade here on the Rust Rot.
Yeah, I was gonna say
or neither. Yeah, the restaurant could be quite good into a bone glaive, depending on the order of operations, or the second dead prison glaive. A little bit lackluster here with just the one, but it looks like Ron okay with that removal, getting that 3/4 on the board, moving one of that attack. Still pretty good. Spectral Sight off the top, going to be a really nice pickup.
It's a Chaos Strike. Perdition into.
Oh. I think just gonna go face here for Dranium. Okay. Just holding it for now. Could end up going to the face at some point.
I was just looking at the card itself, and yeah, you can hit the opponent's face with it. So
yeah, could be saving it for that. Finding a Barb Nets, a card that you often do play. But now, so setting up here could be that coin Tavish play to set up the hero power, costing 0 for the Tavish hero power. Geranium with a nice Need for Greed off the top is pretty nice, but wanting to start fighting for this board as well. Maybe push some more damage with the Bone Glaive.
Yeah, so I was going to ask if Bone Glaive is a better thing and hit the coil with it, or you go face with it, knowing that Hunter is not healing.
Oh, I think
anyway.
going face.
Yeah.
I think it's a face situation now at this point, especially with this 5 damage.
Cool.
Going to be that fell barrage, it looks like, which could end up hitting face as well, depending on the situation here. On the other side, though, Ron, with that coin available for the Tavish, going to hold back here. Just get things set up for a Tavish into the free hero power potentially here with the arcane shot and the coin.
Purchase.
Yeah, on the other side, getting those 5/4s out, going to be pretty nice here. Lines up pretty nicely.
Yep.
And going to be able to connect once again with that 5 damage. And we have 6 in hand right now with those predations. And with these 2 minions on the board, of course, causing an issue. Going to be the Tavish coming down, though. And finds the explosive to deal with these 2 minions. And then on top of that, has an option for... Looks like we went for the emergency maneuvers.
Yep. IEMs. Here we go. We're acronym friendly here. Yeah.
So could spawn some Tavishes at some point, maybe, or more animal companions. You get Mishas. Could summon some Mishas, or.
So what? Geranium's looking at, hey, it could have lethal, but
Yeah, Geranium's going to have a pretty good idea here.
yeah.
And so just going to trade away this need for greed, see what other
Ooh.
options we have. How much damage are we looking at right now? That's still quite a lot of damage. That does that. I don't believe you get to redo the hero power with that attack, as it does not complete the attack.
Yo, so he's got
Yeah.
9 in hand, is that right? 10 if you do the. Okay, so he's doing it a different way.
Yeah, just gonna try to set up a board here. Has all the damage still available in hand. Next turn, this is gonna have to be quite a big turn here from Ron to fight this board as well. But does have
No
Biak
Misha?
pulled.
Yeah.
Yeah, no Misha. But we will be able to get the Tavish online. We do have the coin as well, so we'll be able to get another hero power going.
To take care of the 1/1?
Oh, we can actually get 2 hero powers going with the, I didn't see the tracking we picked up as well.
Right,
So going to be able to get 2 off. Still has a chance at Misha here as well for protection. Does find the Misha. This is quite a board to deal with on the other side. Another hero power going to come down. An option of more spells, I would think.
Yeah,
just a matter of which one.
Barb shot might be better.
Oh. Yeah, barb shot's better if you can find a Naga off the top.
Ooh.
Oh, and finding the Huffer. So one of each here. A full house of those animal companions coming out for Ron. Going to be tough to get through. How much damage do we have on the other side, though? We have quite a lot. If we can use one of these predations
we got 12
on the Misha and the hero power. Oh.
We got 12 just in the spell cards, and then multi-strike
3,
is
6,
yeah.
7, 8. If we fail barrage, that's going to hit the Huffer first.
Then the Misha.
You can set up. Oh, you set up the multi-strike. You kill the Misha first with the first part of multi-strike. That's. Oh, the fell barrage will screw up the multi-strike potentially, though. If you want to do the multi-strike, you do that.
What would fell barrage hits Huffer first,
it's Huffer and then one of the 2/4s.
So you're hoping for Misha.
Screw up. No, if you want to do the multi-strike, this screws it up if it hits Misha. Yeah, now you've screwed up the multi-strike.
Oh, with double Huffer coming at you.
I mean, it's fine. It's fine either way. How much damage is this, though? No, the multi-strike is fine. Sorry, I'm totally
he's
was
got
thinking wrong.
lethal.
Yeah, that's funny.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't think we needed to do it that way, but I think there was. I think I was. Anyway, we're good to go. Hit the multi-strike first, and that is lethal for Geranium once again.
Geranium.
So Ron in a situation here, a bit of a situation. Quest Hunter losing 2 times in a row. Needs to find a win with it still. Only that warrior remaining, so we're gonna have to find the sweep on that warrior. What are your expectations here? I mean, the Quest Hunter's lined up, decently for that, but it's gonna have to come down to those other 2 decks, that mirror potentially, and then of course the Druid. So it's an uphill battle, but certainly with that Quest Hunter and the Druid, I think we might be seeing a game 5 here with the Warrior Mirror. But let's see if Ron agrees, or if we're just gonna rip that Warrior Mirror to start. No, it's gonna be that Hunter once again. Get that out of the way.
Ron is very hopeful his Hunter's gonna make it through.
I think it can happen here. I think this might be the chance.
Just to give our viewers a quick heads up, if this does go with potential sweet potential, which we hope it doesn't. We hope it goes to game 5. Ted's got a match right before this, so won't be able to show that right away. But if his game ends early, we will certainly update everybody.
All right. But in regards to this game here, it does look like a pretty awkward start here for Geranium. Double shield shatter is going to be pretty rough into the Hunter. Hunter not really playing the minions you want to clear with that. Then the double amalgam, this does look like it's going to be the double amalgam list, so probably only, running. I wonder if that's the 5 dragons, including amalgam, or if it's not running one of the other dragons. I mean, it's going to run raid boss. It's going to run the 2 Onyxian Drake. So yeah, it's probably
this. Yeah.
Just 5 dragon with 1 Forged in Flame versus the true 1 amalgam, 2 Forged in Flame. So that does mean there's less draw potential, but we did find the Rokara for Geranium, and Ron just trying to get things going.
Lots of big cards for Geranium. That gets traded away. Keeps armoring up and discounting his shields. Try to. Or you bring out you waste Amalgam of the Deep, just trying to get some people on board.
Well, it's more about getting dragons online if you want to win that way, and
True.
Try to find some tempo here, and
that's
gonna find you a mix of different minion types here as you're using it on amalgam. Interesting options. I mean, one is a 5-drop if you're going to try to go for that tempo game plan and hopefully win that way. Alternatively, Moarg is pretty nice in its effect, although they might just be throwing, at that point, throwing all their stuff to your face.
Yeah, and going over top for sure. So it seems the Hippogriff would be the best choice, but use it differently, so it's fine.
Yeah, Geranium saying, I'm going to survive until that point, and if that comes down, they're going to have to answer it or go over the top, and it's going to take a while to go over the top, so I don't disagree with that. Could actually come in handy. It kind of forces the hand one way or the other.
Mm-hmm.
The Queen's trove is forbidden.
And Ron just still pretty slow, has not found Drekthar any of these 3 games so far.
Drake is
That's more my speed. I'm sorry. I think Bill's not being here. This is more the way I draw these decks. I feel like normally when I watch Ron, he's got Drekthar on 4 every time.
Easy.
Like clockwork.
Yeah. Ron's gonna.
Sorry, Ron.
The heavy plate come out?
It could. We might see a trade here. We don't have a turn next turn as well. And Forged in Flame, so that is probably that one of Forged in Flame list.
Mm-hmm.
Currently no weapon, but has the Rokara available on 7, so could get quite a lot of draw here. That could be a huge swing if Ron's able to get some damage and start stabilizing. There might be that swing on the other side with that Forged in Flame, so looking worse and worse here for Ron, I would have to say, but certainly still has a chance. Lines up nicely with these Dragonbane shots. That's, of course, very nice. And now committing to the 0 mana hero powers here shortly for Ron.
Mm-hmm.
I would guess. Oh, yeah, so going for the emergency maneuvers is pretty nice here. Was this just naturally running this card? Just one of these? Interesting.
Must be, yeah. So the depths are costing bottom cards, okay?
Yeah, 2 more of these 2. And when you're, it's great on, or excuse me, 1 more. It's not the upgraded one from the Tavish. I'm so used to seeing the upgraded one from Tavish.
Me too. I was expecting the other one to pop up. It's like, oh, hey, where'd it go?
Yeah, just one, of course. But yeah, I believe this happens on your opponent's turn. That counts as the dormant turn, so it will awaken on your turn. I think it's still asleep, but it will be available. It's up. Yeah, there it is.
So Wound Prey.
Couple of options here. Again, this is going to be the turn where Ron has to decide if you want to commit to the steady shots to win, because we haven't found Tavish yet.
Right.
So, if we want to commit to the steady shots, it looks like Ron not ready to do that just yet. Gonna try to wait one more turn. Has plenty of cheap spells to go along with Tavish later on as well. If we want to even go for the steady shot route.
I'm the brood mother.
That is a cheap Onyxia though picked up for Geranium, and that's going to be a big threat on the other side. So, gonna have to really change gears here, or go into fifth gear to try to answer this. And
Yeah. Geranium is just kind of falling in line with the mana. God.
yeah, just curving out,
Yeah,
playing Tempo Stone. Just
right.
amalgam into this Drake, just playing minions on curve, and Ron, not able to answer them quite enough. And now Ron full committing to just trying to clear off as many of these as possible and complete the quest, it looks like, to try to get things moving.
Kind of doesn't want to complete the quest. Well, if it is this same warrior, which Ron probably has already read, maybe he's hoping there's no Mutanus in it, which would eat up his good buddy Tavish. So be
I
mindful
think
of that
now
too.
just has to hold back one turn.
Crowd control right now. Yep.
Which is just so rough. Just unfortunate timing with all of that. But no, gonna be just going in on it, and I think this Mutanus is just gonna spell the end of this game for Ron, and the end of the series, I would guess. Geranium just ready to eat, and
Ron is not happy.
I couldn't imagine Ron would be very happy with that, and I'm sorry to ruin the streak. I'm no Bills here for your luck. That's for sure.
Yep.
But well fought battle. Not too much could have been done, and Geranium really well played on the other side.
Well, at least Ron is smiling about it. There's not much else you can do about it, right? So, you got an 8-2 and 11-11 you're looking at. And
maybe there's a way. I don't know. There's a lot of damage in the hand. I guess we just go for it and hope that they don't have all this armor. We do see the shield block on the other side. Maybe, we have the Furious Howl. We have a quick shot.
Going all in. Saying, hey, I'll take 11.
That's a lot of damage. Imagine if there was a Tavish down that you could cycle with spells. I mean, very close there for Ron. Taking a risk, unable to get the Tavish down that turn, which would have been crucial. Looks like Ricard's coming down. That's going to be some more armor in the way, and sets up that lethal as well a little bit nicer. And that might be it for Ron, unfortunately. Well fought. Your team is still in it here. Ron just going to see every little option. Maybe Tavish comes through here. Tavish not going to do it. Viper not going to be enough, and that will be the series 3-0. Geranium, a huge win there for Team I'm a Legacy 3 seed. That puts the team at 10-6. So this is going to be a pretty uphill climb here for Huston Academy, but certainly have a good shot here. Saku, you said that Ted is probably still in that match, so before
his match started at close to 8 p.m. So as soon as the stream started, so it's probably still ongoing. But I have been keeping the canoe and the Big Ted updated on match status. So I just messaged Geranium Battle, see if he wants to join us for a chit chat.
Yeah,
which we can extend if we need to. Yeah. Congrats to Geranium. Try and drag him in here in a sec if I know how to do things. There he is. Okay. There he is. So, dollar bill, Lucky Charm.
Yeah, I think it was the last second dollar bills having to dollar bail, as you put it.
That's right.
Yep. So congrats.
Dollar bills had to dollar bail there, and it was a big big turnaround there. I mean, well done on your side, obviously, bringing a good lineup there into the Quest Hunter. I think I would say, and lining up pretty nicely, hitting that Anaconda Druid first. Certainly a good matchup, and then with the Demon Hunter, I think a little bit closer matchup, but able to curve out nicely and get that going. And then finally with the Warrior just tempoing out. Tell me, that was the one that was the most interesting to me. Tell me a little bit more about that game plan. What you had in mind, those double amalgams in the hand early on with those double shield shatters.
Yeah, I mean, I would have rather we didn't have the double shield shatter there, but it's okay. Ended up just trying to play the dragons to get Kazakus online as quickly as possible. If I ever drew Sir Finley or the second from the depths, I would have then had Kazakus for 5 mana live by the end of there. So that was my game plan if I didn't get lucky and eat the quest reward. I don't know whether he had no minions there and he was just praying to not get mutinist, but yeah.
Yeah, no other minions in the hand, so really just a praying at that point. I think I don't know if Ron was waiting, hoping to find Tavish before getting the 0 mana hero power, and that maybe slowed down the quest by 1 or 2 ticks, which could have been the difference there to playing Tavish that turn or not. Not sure if that was the. I mean, I'm saying Hero Tavish was waiting for Hero Tavish and then held off on a couple of spells that then could have backfired. But I wonder. I really, that'd be something to ask Ron at some
Yeah.
point.
Um, it felt really close with the DH game too, especially because I thought that the secret that you had at the end there was the ice trap, so I was trying as best as I could to play around that.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I was wondering about the order of some of this. We were like, there's plenty of damage, and I was confused about so I was like, wait a second.
Yeah.
But then we yeah, that does make sense now. I didn't even think about the ice trap because we're caster vision. I just see what it is, but
We got caster vision?
I know, right?
But yeah, Ron was very scary out there, so I was just trying to armor up as much as I possibly could, and it got there. So
You got some
Yeah, no doubt.
you got some big clunky cards there at the beginning in Warrior, but worked out.
Yeah, and that
yeah,
Druid game also kind of a fun one playing. I feel like they were all kind of on playing on a tightrope sort of thing. You're holding back, and then finally had the giant into both of those to armor up a ton. What do they call it? The earthen scales.
yeah. I figured that I could have played alignment one turn earlier, but I figured that if he had Razjan and he specifically had aim shot, I was exactly dead, so I had to gain armor. But oh, I had to clear the board, and I almost broke that out too. Jeez, oh man, nerves.
Well, all's well that ends well. Huge win there for you and your team, putting you up a solid 4 points there on your opponents with 2 matches left. I know we're kind of waiting on the Big Ted canoe that might be happening here shortly, but
Yeah, they're Ted's finished, so
oh, great.
yeah, so we can after the interview we can move over to that. So
Oh, great. So, any idea when that final match of the series is going to happen? Ghost versus Turtle.
I think that's happening right now.
Oh, sweet.
So yeah, we're gonna by the end of the next match on stream, we should know which team won the match.
Wow. So all going to be happening live here. We'll keep you updated as best we can.
so
Any? Oh yeah. Sorry. Go ahead, Soccer.
I was just gonna say anything that you were surprised by, Terranium, that Ron was. I mean, he came at you with Hunter 3 times in a row. I don't know if that was a surprise.
That was a surprise. That's what I was going to say, was that I was surprised he decided to keep queuing Hunter. I thought he was going to because I felt like the other decks that he had were much more favored into what I had. I mean, the Druid wasn't going to do that well into the Naga DH, but like other than that, I felt like if he queued the other decks, it would have at least put it on last game, and then the pressure might have gotten to me a lot better. I don't know. Because I don't know, Ron's a very scary individual when you're facing him.
He is, and
Oh yeah,
especially with Hunter. I mean, he's got his. We mentioned during the early part of the stream where,
fully golden
yeah, fully
deck.
golden Hunter.
Yeah.
Got like 14 million exaggeration wins through Hunter, and Demon Hunter's probably his other favorite class as well. I would argue, but yeah. So, but I think anything else right off the top.
Yeah,
Anything
any
you want?
thoughts there for your team that's playing right now or very shortly?
Man, I was really hoping that I would be the only person to get any points on my team this season, but my team's actually putting up points this week, so we'll see. We'll see in the next few hours whether whether we get something.
Right. So no faith, but all the faith all at once.
Yeah, I mean it's an interesting team when you're Turtle and you go 0-3 and then you move up a seed. Um,
That's interesting math. Yeah.
yeah. So, but if we're getting into final words here, I mean, shout outs as always to the casters. Thank you guys for putting on the stream. It's always fun to get on here, win or lose. So, and then obviously thank you to everyone who came out and watched.
Of course, our pleasure here. Having a lot of fun. It was a quick one, but it was it was a good one. Can't deny.
All right.
All right. Well, thanks again for coming on. Let's jump right into this next one. We will have that 3-seed match 4-seed match we were talking about. Big Ted versus Canoe. Druid, Hunter, Paladin, Warrior for Big Ted. Druid, Paladin, Priest, Warrior on the other side for Canoe. So a little bit of a different matchup here. No Demon Hunters at all. A little bit surprising there. Both players liking the Druid and the Warrior, but and the Paladin as well. So just differing in that Hunter and Priest. I'm curious to see the Priest for Canoe. I've been seeing a lot of people playing Boar Priest recently. It's a little bit difficult to pilot. We'll see if Canoe has that down. Very possible it might not be that. Could also be Shellfish Priest, or I don't know what else are people.
Shellfish is probably the most popular, I would think, right now. But yeah, that one's also a very difficult class and archetype to navigate. But Canoe's a very good player. So plays mostly battlegrounds. From my understanding, it could be wrong. Geranium can help educate us through chat there. So we're just waiting for basically the players to navigate up. I know what Canoe's ban is going to be. I'm just waiting for Ted to kind of chime in. So
All right.
if you hear a cat in the background caterwauling, that's one of my guys. It's not happy right now, being chased by another cat in the house.
Oh, no.
All you cat lovers out there, you know what we're talking about. Ow. Anyway, still waiting on ban. I'm gonna say Canoe's ban is gonna be Druid. So Ted's Druid is gone.
All right. Ted's Druid is off the board. That's good to know. Not too surprising. Druid being one of those popular bands, of course.
Yep. What do you expect? Ted's going to be the same, pretty much. Druid would be a Druid mirror.
That's a good question. I could see Druid. Could also see Paladin again. That Mech Paladin being kind of a standout potential annoyance.
Okay, so we got Ted's banning. Ted's banning Canoe's Paladin.
Boom.
Just like that, folks.
Just like that, and we are off to the races. A little bit of a difference there in the strategy.
Mhm.
So that does, I mean, I see it with the Hunter also not lining up great into the Paladin. I definitely understand that logic, and with those bans in, I think maybe we're going to see that Quest Hunter for Ted. Mech Paladin also pretty likely. And then, could go either way with Warrior. I might actually wouldn't be surprised if we saw Quest Warrior here in this case.
Westwood.
Yeah, with the Druid being left up as well, that does line up a little bit better into those Druids. And, it kind of goes along that line of going aggressive with the Mech Paladin and the Quest Hunter. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if that's what we see here from Ted. On the other side, I'd like to see Boar Priest. That'd be a lot of fun. I think it's a cool deck. We'll see if Canoe can pilot it, because that could lead to some difficulties. And then the Druid could be a variety of things. So I'm curious to see what Canoe decides. And then maybe Canoe going more the controlling side. We'll see here in a second.
So we got Canoe on cams, but we don't have the Big Ted yet. Big Ted said he, it would be on cams, but we're just waiting for the players to get situated. I told them they can rock and roll. Yeah. So anybody
Right,
that's
first to spectate. What do we?
First to spectate is going to be the Big Ted.
Right.
So that will put Canoe at the top of your screen. See Canoe getting back into his chair right now. So see if I can screen with you, my end on.
Yeah, let me see what those knuckleheads are up to.
Blam.
Lamb. Oh yeah. Getting comfy.
Canoe just said, "Yeah, I'm the penguin." So
Penguin.
yeah, hair's a little bit dyed blonde by the looks of things. So
Yeah. Going for that Slim Shady look.
that's right. You almost get the Myanodon beard set up, almost.
Yeah, gotta give it a couple more years, maybe.
Get some experience going up in there.
Yeah. Starting to get some whites in there too.
Oh, nice.
A couple of those
Getting
wizened.
established. Getting the established look.
Yeah.
The
The gray fox.
Is that what they call it? Okay, the silver fox, the silvery
Silver
fox guy. Yeah.
Silver fox. Yeah.
Jess,
All right.
Jess is trying to get that out of you or in you.
I don't know. Oh,
to be determined. There you go.
Yeah, we'll see.
All right, so we're just waiting for the players to kick in. So if I want to thank all the viewers for tuning in tonight. This will be our last match of the evening. We do have some activities that are going on this week. We have the Challenger Series. I believe sign up is on Monday, and the gameplay is on Wednesday. I think that is what it is. Our center's on Tuesday nights with the major host, Lotus Knight. And we got Thursday is going to be Wild Note with Hyprin and possibly NHL fan, but we'll see. And then it goes right back to the whole streaming venues with Friday Night Fights, Salty Saturdays, Schoolstone, and then back to Sunday Showdown. So I see the players have started. So again, we're going to start with the Big Ted.
And what a start it is. Wow, I'm looking at this hand from Canoe, and I am baffled already. It looks like a pretty standard Quest Hunter for Ted, but on the other side, Canoe running a very interesting Warrior. I'm assuming a sort of controlling variant. We've got the Anchorman, we've got Elise, and Elise coming down here as well.
We're already on turn 4. Sorry, man.
What a wow. Okay. Well, okay, yeah. We're playing something here, Canoe.
Canoe's got a smile, if you can see. Folks.
Yeah, Canoe investing in Battlegrounds, I think, more maybe than in Standard.
Yeah.
Or just a fan of Elise. We'll see here shortly. On the other side, though, Ted just continuing that game plan, currently onto that second stage. Yeah, what a deck. We got Harbor Scamp as well. I mean, this could just be a different take on Control Warrior. I don't know. Golden Monkey. Get Golden Monkey Control Warrior.
Well, if you
Throwback.
you saw the bands, Canoe did name all of his decks Monkey. So
Well, there we go. Hopefully we get to see the monkey today.
I'll see if I can share it in chat there so you can get to see the.
Ed going for the Tavish game plan. We are going to see a lot of animal companions this time around. Finds the what do we start with there? We go maneuvers again. Get a lot of treasure guards. And now considering the explosive there just to chip away and continue progressing the quest. Aradizak's going to get the draw here, but does proc the maneuvers, so we will see 2 of those spawning next turn.
All it takes is a lot of lava.
Well, could get the benefit of the Obsidian Smith buffing the weapon, but probably not worth it here. It looks like going to just try to chain those Obsidian Smiths first.
Yep.
It is a minion, so it can get buffed as well, and then it can buff that weapon in return. Ooh, choosing to cycle that Rust Rot. There is a weapon there. Pretty juicy one to get rid of, but choosing not to use it just yet. Wants to get this quest progressing and get a cheap, or a free, excuse me, hero power here as well. And this does set up for next turn to be able to get that Tavish down. So I do like this line here from Ted.
Quick on the slam.
Yeah, really quick slam there before even considering dredging maybe first to try to draw what you dredge. With Canoe just going lightning fast. Stone Maul coming in, can draw once again. There is the map. We can shuffle the Golden Monkey into our deck and continue this. This, like, how many steps? We got our own quest going on here.
That's right.
This is the first quest.
The race to quests. All right. Knock them down.
And able to get this online now. And that is going to be quite a lot of pressure here on the side for Canoe. Currently no armor gain. Does have the shield shatter. Does get the map laid here. It does not matter what else is going on. We do have this heavy plate though, which will allow for this shield shatter to come out.
Yep.
Can also hero power along with the shield shatter and shield slam if we want. That is going to be the case here, it looks like. Could swing if we want to draw. There's an option for that, but maybe, yeah, holding back to try to preserve that health total. On the other side of things, though, this hero power is just going to keep pushing minions. There's a Huffer. How many Huffers can we get? The Huffer attacked very soon, it looks like. Should have waited for the, yeah.
See what other minion came up.
Could have gotten more. That's okay. You know? Oh yeah, missed a damage.
Just
That's
2.
Okay.
Just 2. No.
So far, just 2.
Yeah.
Okay, 3 damage. Okay. Just missed a couple of damage. Just 2 damage was missed. It's okay. That's not. But that's not the Huffers that Ted was looking for. On the other side, Canoe has a chance to maybe come back.
Yeah.
Gets the Sir Finley available here to switch the top and the bottom of the deck. There's the Golden Monkey. We have a Golden Monkey. That's what we're all about here.
That's right. Will the Golden Monkey fall?
I don't think you win off of that, but it does look like, wait, we're not going to play the shield chatter before? Okay, we are. Okay. Oh, we got scared
just
there for a second
faking us.
there.
Yep.
And it looks like we're going to dredge before we... Are we not Finleying then? We're not Finleying. We want this golden monkey next turn, I see. From the depths would be good. To make your deck cheap legendary minions.
Yep.
Sure. Why not? On the other side, though, Ted not going to give up. Actually, putting some damage into this minion here. I think we'd want to go all face, but
He's
I see just trying to get more Dragonbane shots. Getting an extra Dragonbane shot, I guess, is the thought process there. Try to get one more minion down off of the hero power.
who needs minions when you can just keep recycling
Wow.
the court or
We just
Lorac
don't hit Huffers.
or Leoc.
Ted
sorry.
does not hit Huffers. No Huffers for Ted.
Sans Huffer.
That's actually going to be a really big factor here.
It is, yeah.
Just
Oh
not
my
being able to push
God.
that damage. And
Canoe with the big pull with all the Leocs gone.
yeah. Okay.
Monkey's
Golden
doing
Monkey.
things.
We got a lot of legendaries. I feel like this is a losing play. I feel like we were winning as the warrior if we didn't. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. This is the fun play. But is it going to be good enough? You don't even get discounts on these. They're full cost legendaries. This Queen Ashara is never going to be active.
Oh. Barb net.
Oh, there's a Huffer.
One Huffer.
One Huffer.
Two Huffer.
Two Huff one time.
Hey.
Three Huff one time.
That's right. That's my Anodon doing some.
Everybody clap your hand. Wow, okay, so Ted finding the lethal there. You know the, what is that, the Cupid Shuffle? One of those.
Yeah, I can't.
Remember those from bar mitzvahs back in the day? Am I
Oh,
dating
buddy.
myself? Holy moly, alright.
I'm still in the Macarena stage, dude.
Oh, the Macarena, yeah.
Big Ted with the big win.
Big
The
Ted,
Hunter.
big win. Off of the back of the Macarena.
Yep.
And that's going to be a big start there for HSA, who were not able to find a single game win there for Ron, unfortunately. So starting off strong there, Big Ted, with that one game win does mean the Hunter gets through. So yeah, Ron tries 3 times with the Hunter, cannot get it through.
Ted says,
One time for Ted.
let me show
Ted
you.
says, this
Oh.
is how it's done. You got thousands of wins on that thing. You got a fully golden deck. Good luck.
He just said,
Try again next time.
hold my beer. That's what he said. So
He said, hold my beer for sure. And Ted here looks like is running that Holy Paladin. And on the other side, I mean, this could very well be Boar Priest.
yep, like you predicted.
Could be. Could be, and I'm happy to see. Let's see if it does what it's supposed to do right now. Thrive in the Shadows available. Could try to find some stuff. We have both of these Handmaidens in the hand, so that's kind of the perfect situation. Switcheroo is well found to try to draw these boars. This is a pretty good hand here for Canoe. I mean, double Handmaiden with that Thrive is like so good. Holy moly.
Yep.
And on the other side, Ted, you know, just trying to push a little bit of damage. Not going to be pushing too much just yet. Switcheroo going to be played here for Canoe. There's Zyrella. There is Pyra. No Boris found just yet. But we only are one spell away from getting that Handmaidens active. And we have the Condemned, so not the worst situation to be playing it.
2-5 going to interrupt things, but temporarily. Northshire
Wow.
Cleric.
Interesting.
Blast from the
choice.
past. Yes.
I don't know if we play the Cleric there. Why did we do that?
Get rid of it?
That seems wrong.
That's
But
how,
I don't know.
That's
I don't
how we
this
play,
deck.
buddy.
It seems wrong. It seems wrong. I feel like you want to get draw off it. I know we have double Handmaiden, but we also have the Pyros. I don't know. We'll see what happens.
All right. So Ted is
Pipe Dream.
just going to rip that 3 stat and give it to his Bannerman.
Yeah, just going in. What a righteous defense. What a wild righteous defense. It's taking 2 health off of it. But I see, I guess where we just have a lot of cards, but what is the Horn of Rathion? I guess it's all about cycle. We got the cycle going. Both of these players just going lightning fast.
Yeah, it's basically we're just watching the same as our viewers are right now. It's like, hey, he's gonna play that
I can't
one.
even speak fast enough to say what options we have. It's just going. It's just going.
You could sing the song though, buddy.
Here. We do. Yeah. See, this is why we hold on to our Northshire so we can draw more cards with that.
Right.
But
yeah,
this also works for
grinding. Yep.
I'm not sure.
Heal it. You heal the Pyromancer, or
I think Canoe's just trying to find the fastest way to draw cards, and right now,
okay.
Wow, no boars. What? Where are the boars?
We're bored of boars. Flash of light.
Canoe doing a good job of keeping the board clear, though, which does mean Ted not able to push damage, and
Oh, carry on.
boars will inevitably show up. So gonna need to find some way to start pushing damage. That is a good way to start things. We have Leviathan as well available.
It's monkey time.
My God.
It's monkey time.
I was like, where are the boars? You know what? There's no boars. Of course there's no boars.
Because it's monkey
It's
time.
all monkey decks. Canoe is playing all monkey decks on. Oh my God. That's. I mean, I love it. It's beautiful. But, you know, your team is depending on you to finish this out. You could finish this out for I'm a Legacy 3 seed.
Hey.
Not to say that Elise decks are not optimal, but some might say they're not optimal. So we're going for draw then dredge. Why did we do that? We didn't want to draw what we dredged. We wanted to draw what we had and then dredge. Interesting. Okay, map coming out off the top though. What a pickup. And switcheroo, there's the golden monkey. This is the plan all along. It is going to go down, and again, we are going for
monkey time.
Oh boy, it is monkey time.
Won't you take me to
joke.
Monkey town?
All of these decks are monkey decks, aren't they?
They are, by the looks of it. Yep.
Oh boy.
So I have an inkling that Canoe's bringing the monkey with all of them. The golden monkey.
I think you're right. I think it's monkey time. Man, and you know, I have to say, Canoe was getting through the deck so quickly. Like if we were just playing a different win condition,
yep,
could all but guarantee it. But this win condition, it could work. Maybe it could work. I think it's looking a little rough at the moment, but maybe.
Well, a quick pick from Ted on that dredge.
Yeah, and this is quite a lot of damage here for Ted, and I think we're going into a game 3 here.
Yeah.
I have to guess now, based on the theme of the night so far for Canoe, we're going to see that Druid, and it's going to be another monkey deck.
Yep. Celestial monkey.
We see the Druid. Hope we see the Druid. Celestial monkey deck. Yeah, it's got to be.
Here
There's
it is.
no other way.
Some pew-pew? No pew-pews. Okay.
And...
Or is he still busy picking his target?
Got to pick the targets. Which
2,
targets
3,
will,
4, 5. Okay.
Perfect.
You almost got lethal there, Ted. Almost.
All right, so now Ted with a huge 2-0 lead. It's going to negate Ron's loss here in a second, but Canoe still has a chance here to get that reverse sweep. The monkeys can do it. I believe in the monkeys.
Hey, you're a monkey.
I'm hoping we see that last monkey deck. We have to come full circle here. We have to see that it's in there. Like, we know it's in there. You're with us here, viewers. You know what's in there, but like, we all need to see it for sure. And let's hope we get a chance here. It's going to be that warrior from Ted, the only deck remaining for Ted, and it is the Druid. Thank you, Canoe, for listening to our prayers. And Naga Giant, Moonlit Guidance, Earthen Scales, these all look normal so far. But it only takes one card. And
it does.
You know, I have a feeling that one card is going to be in here. But to start things off, looking very much like a classic ramp druid. And if that is the case, this could line up pretty nicely for Canoe in this matchup. I think I would say favored into the control warrior.
Mm-hmm. 2 monkeys? Nope. Okay. I'd be very disappointed in Canoe if there was no monkey in this deck.
There has to be. There must be. There must be Monk.
Okay.
There must be Monk.
What did Ted pick? Okay, the Drake. Okay.
Best in Shell. Okay.
All right.
Doomsayer. That's already, there's already something. Okay, holding on to the wild growth here.
School teacher coming out. Buckler?
Yeah.
Or do you pick
Buckler.
you pick guard of the city?
We could just go for the fun line of playing the Fires of Zinashari.
What did you pick? Nope,
We're not
Buckler.
gonna pick that,
Frozen
of course.
Buckler.
Yeah, Buckler is I think definitely the choice. A card you actually play in your deck already. Does get the trade here. Best in Shell being traded away. Nourish picked up off the top.
I love players that play fast, but my goodness, for casters, it's you just basically play.
We just say what we see.
Yep.
Say what you see. All right, Nourish gonna be played here for crystals and hovering that Oracle. Yeah, that would have been an interesting choice. Holding back here, just chipping away a little bit, and does have the Miracle Growth next turn, which will be pretty nice.
A Bran in this deck?
Yeah, people are running Bran in Control Warrior these days. It lines up pretty nicely with those school teachers you saw earlier, and those Nagalings as well. You can get quite a lot of armor here with the Frozen Bucklers. And right now you saw we got a couple more dragons, which is always nice because Agusan going to be active with this many dragons already, I believe. We played 1 Amalgam. We'll have 2 Onyxian Drakes. We played 1 Onyxian Drake already, so that'll be 4. So pretty good result there for Ted. If Ted wants to go for an early Kazaku-san,
yep,
could definitely be the route here.
Okay. Kara coming down for Ted.
Can't pass that up on turn 7.
Yep.
On the other side, Miracle Growth going to be able to come out here, and we do have the Earthen Scales as well. And the Naga Giant could really go off here, play a pretty big board. Yeah, it looks like we are going to go for the Oracle into the Naga Giant this turn. We'll see. Some people run 1 Oracle, some people run 2. We'll see if that is the case. We know there's an Ibis in this deck already. Probably another Naga Giant, so another Oracle could be pretty strong later on, but we are also running double Doomsayer, so curious what was removed from this deck. And Best in Shell, which
we haven't seen monkeys either, dude.
I know there hasn't been monks yet, but I have a really good feeling there's going to be. On the other side, though, for Big Ted, able to clear off most of this board pretty nicely, only taking some of that damage and returning it to the other side. Wrath as well. I mean, we got every card in the book in this deck.
Why not? You got monkeys.
Whoa.
You got every.
Oh, there it is. There it is. There it is. And
instantly
picks for Canoe. Canoe, no shenanigans here. It is the monkey decks tonight. No question at all. We are going for Monk.
Double Doomsayer.
Yeah. On the other side, though, Kazaku-san coming down.
Go Hilt.
And boom,
Blade.
are good. Ancient Reflections, it looks like we were taking.
Book of the Dead
is pretty good, although I don't know if we played enough in Noyohorn. These are all some pretty good results here.
What did Ted pick here?
Yeah, so Book, Embers, Boom, and
Yep. Big Bang Zoom.
Pretty good, and then the Ancient Reflections, maybe not as powerful, but what just happened? Is that it?
Guff coming down.
I just got kicked. Is the game still happening?
Yep, still going.
What the hell happened?
The Canoe's got Miracle Growth, Wild Growth, Wrath, Beast, Best in Shell, and another Wrath in hand. While Ted's bringing up Embers of Ragged Roast right now. So, could be easy. Oh my goodness. Yeah, double shot to the face to Canoe. Miracle Growth coming down. Trying to regain some armor.
Yeah, Canoe at 7 does not have the healing in the hand right now. Has to find it. Aquatic form could be big. None of those is the healing. There's the map though, and that's map time.
Oh, there's Ibis. But gonna fill the board up full of 8/8s, I would think. After he armors up a little bit.
Well, they're just 1/1s if you copy them.
Oh, sorry, yeah. But
So yeah, I
taunted.
wasn't sure about that pick, but we did find the boom bots. Boom bots could be pretty nice. A bunch of taunts also could be okay. Looks like we are going to go for that.
Oh, big smack. Here we go.
This must be the way.
Oh,
Double.
not even caring about the earthen scales that could have just won the game. I feel like if we double earthen scales, we probably win. But no, it's monkey time.
It's all monkey time, folks.
Oh my God, Canoe.
Hey, we got another taunt.
It's
We're
some
good.
beautiful, beautiful work here. You know,
Mad respect to Canoe.
discover a new hero power. I mean, do you need to ramp anymore? You got one card, yeah. Go for a different hero power. There you go, steady shot.
Hey.
Hit him in the face. Boom. Game over.
Oh, 2 damage. Yeah, why not?
Oh my God.
Give it.
We got another Ancient Reflections. Could get a bunch of.
There's
Oh yeah,
one to the
Ember's
face.
going down. Ember's going down. Oh, hitting
Wow.
the one minion it doesn't kill. Gets the frenzy on. That's like the worst result there. What a fiesta we are witnessing here tonight. I mean, what a transition from the Ron game to this.
That's right.
It's like no shenanigans in that Ron game,
Oh,
and then
here's
this
the Overlord.
is just monkey.
And the root.
Yeah.
Oh, Rukara.
Wow. What a grab the Naru Fireblade
Yep.
as one of the legendaries that you get. Like to give you some staying power. Like this could go to Canoe here off of that Naru. Like
Yeah,
wild.
Ted's got nothing to remove the board right now. Oh.
Yeah, the
nice.
Noya Horn's gonna be nice though to slow things down. And choosing not to get the armor, just gonna continue to push the face damage, saying that you're almost dead, you're fatiguing. I just need to keep sending this 2 damage face. And that may very well might be the case.
Yep. Unless there's some major heal in his hand, but I don't see it. Kurtrus. Kurtrus is not on the Outcast, so.
No, currently not. So going to fatigue one more here as well to get this Edwin down. Interesting choice. Okay.
It's all over but the crying. Unless you're a monkey.
Don't know that there's a way. I think we were maybe looking for a Kurtrus situation, but unable to find it, and that is going to be the win there. Book of the Dead off the top, just making sure of it for Ted. 3-0 victory. The Monkeys cannot secure the win tonight. Canoe, I mean, well fought. Nice try. I like the thought process there. I hope your team was okay with all that, but
yeah,
it certainly was fun for us to watch the Monkeys just go off and try their best.
So now we get to interview Ted. I gotta find what Ted here. Just give me a sec. All right. So thank you to Canoe, and I'm a Legacy 3 seed for showing us what monkeys can do. So very entertaining.
Oh,
Okay.
all right. Wow.
We had a quick evening.
Wow.
The
Wow. Wow.
Big
Quick
Ted.
evening indeed.
Hello.
Were you expecting Canoe to show his full monkey?
Yeah. How did you feel about that? The monkey situation, or the monkey in the room, I guess.
I think
Call it.
I'm starting to see why he named all of his decks Monkey. Um, guess I missed the memo, but yeah, I was definitely threw me off a little bit, but yeah,
Happy to get the win, of course. Able to redeem Ron there after that unfortunate loss for Ron in that first series. I mean, Ron going 0-3 on that Hunter, and then you go first game Hunter trying to break the streak. Say there's no such thing as caster, cursed on this stream here. It's just Ron getting in his own head about Bills. Hunter comes down first, gets the win, and then from there it's just coasting, riding the monkey wave all the way to victory, tying up the series here, 10-10 now. It's all down to Ghost for Hearthstone
it's
Academy and Turtle on the other side, or is it over? Do you have the results of that? Are you going to reveal that to us right now?
unfortunately it is over. Turtle did win 3-2.
Oh,
there
wow.
you
As
go.
close as it can get there. Turtle 3-2 win over Ghost. And that will be the series for I'm a Legacy 3 seed. Two well fought series here for Hearthstone Academy to start the season. Unfortunately, starting off 0-2 though. Wow, that's got to be tough. But let's talk about your series here. It was a very quick one, but both of you playing very quickly and also having very different game plans there with with Canoe very much choosing to monkey regardless of if it's the right play. I would say even if you're going monkey decks, you should go all in on the monkey. So I appreciate that. But yeah, tell me a bit about your thought process, your lineup, and of course probably weren't expecting that, but sans that, tell me a little bit about your lineup choice. We got to see all of your decks and what you're sort of thinking going in.
Yeah, basically it kind of came down to these four and Demon Hunter. And it's just we had some talks trying to maybe predict what his lineup would be, maybe trying to predict the trends of Legacy this week. And we decided going against the Demon Hunter was probably the best decision, and that kind of landed us on these four classes.
And monkey wasn't part of your planning, obviously.
Well, next week you got to learn something, a thing or two.
Yeah, kind of definitely had a moment when he played the first one. I first thought, oh yeah, that did rotate back into standard, and then he played a game too, and I'm like, okay, I think I'm starting to see a pattern here.
Yeah. There's definitely a pattern.
Oh man, I appreciate this so much, Canoe, that you also played every one of the decks when you didn't have to show us that it was full commit there on the Elise. That was wonderful. I also forgot that Elise was in standard, so yeah, no, good to know. Gonna have to experiment myself now.
Absolutely.
Still laughing. He did have a chance at the end of the last game there to kind of kick in, but anyway.
Oh yeah, I think he would have had it if I didn't turbo Kazakhstan as quickly as I did.
Yeah, he had. He did have. I'm trying to remember that card. My hand on. God, so bad with card names.
Earthen Scales.
Earthen Scales. Yeah, he had two.
Yeah. Also,
hand, right?
there was a choice there. There was a choice. The last Moonlight or Moon Touched. Canoe had the last two cards in the deck were the Elise and the second Earthen Scales, and he had Naga Giant on the board. Could have went up like 17, 18 health or whatever.
Yeah.
But was like, no,
I'm fully committed.
It was like it was an instant pick. It wasn't even, there was no thought at all. It was like, this is what I'm doing. Elise is coming down, and we're going in.
Yeah, I saw the snap pick and I got frustrated. I'm like, okay, well, he has the Earthen Scales. I'm probably going to lose from here. And then he slammed Monkey.
Yeah, Monkey. Yeah, that's what. Yeah.
And then I couldn't believe that I thought he would have picked the Earthen Scales from
What were you thinking? Of course, the Monkey's coming down. Wow.
This is the way.
This is the way. And in the end, their team still, Turtle able to
Yep.
to finish it off there. So well done to both sides. Well fought series here. Really close. Any last thoughts there, Ted, for your team or about your match? Obviously a really nice win there, despite the team loss.
Yeah, definitely. Like you said, we lost the first 2 weeks, but they were both, just 2 or 3 point differences. It's early season. I'm sure we can bounce back. Those are, very close losses.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, being was it 10-week series or 9? I can't even remember anymore. I'm so bad. Or is it 7? God.
I think it's 8 or 7 or 8.
I'm
8 or 9 maybe, I don't know. But yeah, anyways, it's even though it was 2 losses, kind of hard to complain about getting double digits your first 2 weeks.
9-week series, so yeah.
Boom.
Easy.
Plenty of time to bounce back.
Yep. Nothing but wins from here on out. Especially. Well, thanks again, Ted, for popping in, and congrats to you to winning. Like my Anna Dunn said, unfortunately, you did win, but now you got to teach Ron how to use Hunter. Joking, Ron. I love you, buddy.
Wow, that
some shade from the Saku, yeah. The dirty sack coming in here.
I really hope he didn't hear that one.
No.
That's brutal.
I'm smiling, he's smiling.
Yeah. I know. Yeah, I know. Ron knows we're just messing around.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. But all right. Well, thanks, Ted, for joining us, and
of course.
Enjoy the rest of your evening.
Thanks.
Okay, buddy.
See ya.
That pretty much wraps it up, Ron. I'm sorry, buddy. Don't get at me at DMs, okay? Don't. It's all in jest.
Come on next time. I promise it'll go better.
Yeah, we'll have
bills will be here.
Dollar bills will be here. I'll make sure we have them slatted 100% before you join the Sunday stream.
We'll have him strapped into the chair hours ahead of time.
Yeah, he'll be 24-hour casting. Just to make sure he gets Ron Mexico as his good luck charm back. So, but thanks to all the players for jumping on stream tonight. Appreciate it. Appreciate you, Diane Dunn, for jumping on and helping me cast and card carrying me all the way through.
Oh no, come on!
Hey, buddy.
It was a lot of fun.
It always is. So, I want to thank again all the viewers out there that had shared some time with us and got to see Canoe and the Monkey Crew. We are going to be signing off here.
Monkey Crew, I like that. All right, everybody. Thanks for watching.
Yeah. Take care, everybody, and be
See
safe.
y'all next week.